Good morning, St. Lucas. It's good to be with you again on this day that the Lord has made. And you might notice my background's a little different. Got some moving boxes. We recently moved to a new home closer to St. Luke's, which we are excited about. But we are in that phase where everything is packed up. We're not entirely sure where many things are, and even as we unpack boxes, it's a challenge to figure out where everything goes. And I couldn't help but look around and see a bit of a metaphor for 2020, that everything's been a little bit turned upside down. We've had to pack some things up and let them sit for a little while. Some things that we love and we care about and really enjoy, but little by little, we're having to figure out where those things go in our new context and in our new world. And I know there's not been a more challenging moment than this season as we celebrate holidays together, as we look towards a season where it has historically been marked by sameness, by things that we do and experience and participate in that are the same year after year, because that becomes our grounding, that becomes some of our markers to get us from year to year. And this has been a year where we've had to, like with everything else, figure out new ways to do some of the same things, or to discover new ways of embodying the same things. And I can't help but think through that really is what this season is about as we move towards Christmas, in a moment where not only did the world get turned upside down for individuals like Zechariah and Elizabeth and Mary and Joseph, but the whole world got turned upside down as we know. But it was also a time when God chose to do something a little bit different and to embody God's self a little bit differently and be with us in a different way, and in a way that no one could have ever expected and no one could have ever dreamed of, to be with us in the way that God chose to be with us through Jesus. And my prayer is that as you unbox things, figuratively, of whether you're moving to, or whether you're just unboxing those family heirlooms and those Christmas ornaments and those things that represent the importance and the love that this season represents, that you find new ways to do things in a way that cares for one another, in a way that continues to embody what this season is about and what we are about as people of faith, but also to recognize that in the midst of it, underneath all of it, underneath all of the decorations and the traditions, is a baby. Is God with us? Is God choosing to be with us in a new way, in a new context, and that God will continue to be with us in new ways in our new context. As we find new places to put those traditions that remind us of that baby, we might find that anxiety and that challenge. But at the core of it, it's important to remember that underneath it all, Jesus is what this season is all about. I know we joke about that Jesus is the reason for the season, and that's a phrase that we use, but at the end of the day, Jesus is the reason for it all. And so while our surroundings and the things we do might be a little bit different, the core of what this season is about is still there. The incarnational presence of a God who, regardless of how the world gets turned upside down again and again and again, still chooses to be with us in it, to be present among us. And as we find new places to put the same things, God has not changed. God's presence among us, here in this moment, in this season, and in all the seasons to come. God is with us. And I pray that you know that you find that comfort and that grounding in this season and in all seasons to come. I am thankful to be on this journey with you and to be present with you myself. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday in worship, online or in person, and as we continue to journey through to Christmas and Christmas Eve coming so very, very soon, as we celebrate that first incarnation of Jesus coming to earth as a baby in a manger.